back everyone, Shokuhou here reporting for the festival. So, chances are if you already seen my contest video from last week, which still going on, you have 2 weeks to go after this. Well, you probably already seen this car, but it's not in action. It's just for a display, just to get the point that you have to use a front-wheel drive car in that contest. And yes, a front-wheel drive car on A-class, so that's a nice thing. So yeah, this car right here is the 2004 Honda Civic Type R, and probably the only car that could compete against the Civic Mugen CRX, I mean. So, as far as I can tell. So yeah, the livery I feature right here is, well, actually just a bunch of decal that I downloaded, and it features character from Toaru Majutsu no Index, well, specifically Toaru Kagaku no Railgun, and her name is Shokuhou Misaki. And yes, I kind of forgot about it. I mean, it's been a while since I watched Toaru Kagaku no Railgun, and yes, they have 3 seasons now. Yeah, it's a cool looking characters actually, in my opinion. And well, let's show you who make what on the decals department here. So on the final group, the bumper sticker I use, the Lonely Drivers, is made by Cordovan Splotch. The Break for Waifus is created by Count Malboro. The Shokuhou Misaki herself is created by Rosie Fispec BR33, which, well, as you can see, he is a fan of GTR R33, it seems. And for the background, it's just a simple one. I made it by myself, which is for right door and left door. And yeah, that's about it for decal. For the upgrades, yeah, let's see. I didn't do much on this department. Everything is stock. Although I'll show you what option you have. You have Turbo Rally engine, which is always nice if you want to, but I don't use it because it's front-wheel drive. Drivetrain, you can swap it with rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, just like usual. And the aspiration, just start with naturally aspirated engine, but you can give it the single turbo or centrifugal supercharger. Well, engine is already powerful enough, my opinion, with the naturally aspirated, so I don't need to change it. Right. For the body kit, we have quite a lot of options. Starting from the stock bumper, obviously the one that I use, the Kaminari straight front bumper, and then we have the Mugen, which is, for some odd reason, the front grille is asymmetrical to keep the Type R badge. I mean, why? I don't know. I feel like it adds more weight more than anything to have more panel. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But the game says it's lighter. No, it's heavier actually. Just as expected, and of course we have the Forza front bumper, which I'm not going to use. The spoiler, we have stock, which is, well, just like your typical hatchback. We have Kaminari straight rear wing, it's actually just a spoiler. The Mugen straight rear wing, which is actually, because it's kind of like trying to make it like the one part of the body, but they decided to separate it at the very beginning of the connection for some reason. I don't understand with Mugen's design wise, but they always make a crazy design for the body kits for Hondas, so I don't know. We have Wing West, which is, well, other Hondas does have the 2000s Hondas are having this, and it's has the middle spoiler. I don't know, it's just really ugly in my opinion. I mean, yeah, it doesn't touch the original spoiler, but it does add spoiler on the bottom of the rear window for some reason. I honestly don't understand with Wings West. It looks ugly in my opinion. Then we have GS Racing, which actually just a bolt-on wing on the spoiler. I did saw this a few times on my road, but it's not on Civic, it's on other car basically. That's, I don't really know, but it's the cheap car made around for my country. And we have your ugly looking hatchback wing for this car from Forza. I mean, come on, Forza. I know you have a limited option, but at least do something like GS Racing, you know? They did it pretty nicely, I guess. I mean, yeah, as nice as it can get, but I prefer the Kaminari, obviously, because it has a more aggressive angle, but it doesn't interrupt with the looks of it. For the bumper, you only have Kaminari, so yeah, we have stock as well, but well, obviously we're going with the Kaminaris. Rear bumper. Side skirt, we have Kaminari side skirts, which add fans, and a bit wider, I think. Yep, it is a bit wider to make it more streamlined with the wheel. And for the hood, we have two options for aftermarket one. So obviously we have the stock one, we have the Mugen Power street hood, which is only has a small fan, fake fan in this case, and we have a bigger fan here. This is the craziest looking one from Kaminari. So yeah, really love that. So yeah, I decided with the Kaminari body kit. Basically for the tire, I used the Rally tire compound, or since this is winter, snow tire compound. It is really nice. I mean, you don't really need race tire compound on A-Class, to be honest. But what you do need is wider tire, because it comes stock with 205mm, so I changed it to 215. You can get more with 225 and 235, but I feel like for A-Class, it's a bit overkill for the front wheel drive. I mean, yeah, you have more power on that one. Same on the rear. What is it? The rim is NK. I forgot which model it is, but I'm pretty sure if you know your wheel, you probably know what it is. For size, I keep it on 17-inch. No need to make it bigger, in my opinion. And I pulled the tire width as wide as possible on this car. I mean, yes, even the wheel is actually coming out from the car. I don't know if that's legal, but sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's legal actually, but well, you really need as wide as possible with this one, but you know. Where was I? Okay, yeah, last time we were talking about tire width. So, of course, next is drivetrain. I think it's all maxed out, if I remember correctly. Well, yeah, that's that. Yeah, it's fully maxed out. I mean, of course, the differential is a free upgrades, basically. Others, well, not so much. So, for this, race brakes, it does need it. Race springs, because I'm using it on, you know, tarmac instead of dirt. Roll bars is maxed out, no roll cage, it doesn't really need it, and well, fully weight reduced, so yeah, that's a nice thing. For engine, let's see, race intake, race manifold, straight fuel system, stock ignition, race exhaust to make it louder. I mean, it's not as if the inline 4 in this game is not loud enough. Yeah. Race cam and valves, and someone is inviting me. I'm still playing by myself for now. Sorry about that, I haven't even played in a week. Well, I missed the Autumn Festival playlist, actually. Stock valves, stock engine block, raised pistons, stock cooler, and well, raised flywheel. And that my cars have 362 horsepower with 2,127 pound weight, and the torque is 236 foot-pound of torque. That's not bad, actually. And yeah, it's still 57% heavier on the front, so not too bad, I guess. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, let's just have a quick race in the middle of winter, because it's already winter, and just do one of these. Actually, let's go with the circuit one first, and then we go for a sprint one, so you can see the difference between the handling part and the speed part. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the only car that can be on par with the Mugen Civic from the one that I reviewed from months ago. So yeah, I'm talking about the which one is it? This Civic Mugen CRX, Civic CRX Mugen. This thing is bloody powerful. I mean, okay. I mean, yes, it only has 217 horsepower, but it's so much lighter. Like, most of the cars can't compete with this car. But I'm pretty sure this car can compete against it, because it has the same feeling with that car. It's just the difference is just heavier, that's it. So yeah. Oh god, I forgot to turn on the streamer mode for the audio, but you know, I don't really care, because I'm not going to edit as much. I really need to put it to my channel as soon as possible, because I forgot to do it yesterday. Right, so last time I play this, I do it for the what is it? The time attack on Pincer Pincher, yeah. So that's why it's on New Racer, but I usually play on Unbeatable when I have the time. So yeah, let's see how it performs against these other cars. Yeah, it's wheel spinning a lot on one track like this. Oh wow, the understeer is real. And again, the car doesn't have a lot of grip to begin with the small tire. But the tire isn't so bad. I mean, 215 is just enough in my opinion to keep the car on the grip. Just make sure you let it oversteer a little bit to make it turn, because oh, I missed that. Let me restart that. Oh wow. But yeah, car is pretty good actually against other front wheel drive. I mean, it has a lot of torque, and it felt almost similar to the CRX Mugen Civic last time I used. Oh wow, no space really? Yeah, understeer is still there, but I can adjust that quite a bit actually. Excuse me, coming through. Oh god, too fast. But yeah, I mean, it has enough acceleration, just like the Mugen Civic CRX. But the understeer is unbearable actually on the wet track like this. Yes, because I did drive it on online race with the Mugen CRX Civic, and it does its jobs really well actually for racing. But yeah, it's on handling, it's actually quite nice, surprisingly. But yeah, I need to slow down a bit faster around there. It's been a while since I raced this handling track. But nonetheless, it works just fine as I was expecting. I mean, at least against other front-wheel drive, this car seems to be really strong. Oh god, way too wide there, oh god. Ooh, wow. Don't know how I managed to escape that, but I will just check on the replay. But yeah, it's become like my favorite car actually. Just like the Civic Mugen CRX. And there we go. Yeah. This car is actually really nice to drive. I love it. I mean, you don't expect that from your usual Civic, but well, I guess most Civic are nice to drive. I mean, but they don't have the same properties with the newer Civic in this game. So that's kind of unfortunate, but other than that, it did a good job. Like, seriously. I'm driving on a wet track and it just fine. So let's go with a sprint race and call it a day. Just well, not much that I can do right now. I mean, I could play the, you know, what is it? The pincher, but well, that track is just taking too long, in my opinion, if you want to make a video. I mean, 3 laps is basically almost 40 miles, so it's almost the maximum length of a sprint race in Forza. But, you know, let's see. There's a lot of strike line here. Ooh, corner cuts like a boss. Yeah, that wouldn't happen in real life actually. Now we're on the snowy bits because I'm using a snow tire compound. It shouldn't be a problem, I feel. I mean, yes, maybe it's still going to slip a little bit here and there, but well, it's much nicer, you know. Just need to be a bit careful with the turn here and there. Yeah, seems like it's a good winter car in my opinion. Yeah, it is a nice one. Yeah, it drives just like in tarmac actually. When yeah, I did drive around here on summer when testing, but yeah, it works just fine. Wow. Yeah, and that corner is actually knit on 5th gear. Yes, it's the same track as the pincer that I drove, but you know. Yeah. The car is actually surprisingly doing really well. I mean, the easiest well, if you're kind of lazy to compare car in Forza, whether it's a good car or not, you just go with unbeatable, and if you can defeat the AI easily, that car is good most of the time. But not gonna be, you know, the best car in online race, but oh, there's Steak here apparently. Hello there, Steak. Right. But yeah, it just has enough grip, in my opinion, and you know what? I really love it. I mean, sure, there are some problem with understeer, but then again, it's front wheel drive. You can't really help it because it will understeer to a certain extent sometimes. But other than that, yeah, cars is so amazing. I mean, I only tested on the road race, but I tested as well on pins of pincher, and it can do a decent, you know, decent time. It still works, I guess. See, it still works rather nicely around here. I mean, then again, it's an A class, but still. 118 miles per hour around the corner. Wow, okay. That's quite amazing, actually. But yeah, I forgot what's the top speed on this car. Let me have a quick look on my tune. Top speed is 175. Yes, it is bloody close to the Mugen Civic. So, if you have this car, go take it. It is really good. So, right, gearing, yeah, it's almost maxed out, but come on. It has enough power to do that. But, yeah, did I save this car before? No, I haven't, so let's just save it right now. Yeah, just call it FWD Master. Because, well, it's still 4 speed, so, you know. Yeah, you can download it on my storefront now. So, yeah, go check it out if you have a Civic 2004. If you don't, well, too bad.